It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are a mile high at Bronco Stadium in Denver, Colorado. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with Derek Carr and the Oakland Raiders. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Really high. Check 25. Really high.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
On first down, right back to Lindsay. Gary and Conley, the one to bring him down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Three wide.
I'm going to come back to you. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
On second down, a run with Lindsay.
Go.
Nevin Lawson there on the tackle.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsay. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsay. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Arden Key, the ex-LSU Tiger, there on the stop.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Yeah, the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down.
Gun.
Barely got that snap off. Flacco now. He's got his 6'5 receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The gain of 19 and picking up the first. Flacco on the give to Lindsay. And an alley to run. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish.
The ball comes out, and that is going to skip out of bounds. So a break there for sure. They'll hold on to the possession at the 5-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
We're scoreless after one. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Roger, 5-0.
Keep
Yellow.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. 5 yards on the touchdown run. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air. There's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Carr. And that's incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but it must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. This is caught. It's Ryan Grant. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Carr. He gets it to Brown, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Carr now to throw. Man open left side is Brown. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Carr. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
But enough takes to start down a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Now Carr. He's got Wilson, middle of the field. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 36 yards on the play. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Von Miller, his 2nd sack of the night. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. This will be caught at about the 6. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Alpha.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. 3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
Carlson able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out there? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Gun.
On first down, Lindsey. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
Let's go.
Hey,
alert three.
Gun.
Switch.
Pilot, 64, weak. Yo, weak. Hurry up.
They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey. A gain of 3, second down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Double dog. That's the way.
Gun.
Motion.
There's that cut.
Here's a give to Lindsey. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. So we've hit intermission. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway.
Let's go.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Brown. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And there's a man they call AB. Always a volume receiver. He gobbles up catches. Holds a number 2 and number 4 spot.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. To throw, it's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
The Raiders on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be third and a mile. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Brown. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big 30-yard play on third. Hey, you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
Going up top. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. They were trying to go to Brown once again. That'll bring up second down. To throw again. Carr. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. On first, here's Washington. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Buying time to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
6 yards.
The Raiders on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now Carr. The quick slant caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are even at 10 apiece. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Mike.
Hey, Wayne. One.
He's checking. Crash. Check. Check, nickel.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12. Flacco looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. Third down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. A pass for Sutton is intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Shotgun now for Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Carr throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. They have certainly looked his way in this 3rd quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a 1st down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
They run from the shotgun with Washington. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down and 4. Carr. And on the left side here, Wilson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 1st down, Jacobs. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Charlie. Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic.
No gain on this defense, no gain. Express. Hey, Raider 2.
52's the mic.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Mike 52.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Carr. That's complete right around the 8. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Carlson now to add the extra point.
It's never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
Hey, Monday.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught right side by Hamilton. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. 53 yards. Well, they've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Right there, 54 Mike.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
Gun.
Mike's 5-4.
Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Mike's 54.
Monday. Yes. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man.
Now it's Flacco. And he slings one that's incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Nevin Lawson with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners, who've had the receivers on lockdown.
And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line.
I know you feel that.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Running is Jacobs. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a 1st down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. It's a gain of 34. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Get him, boy.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here.
Carr going to throw here. And that is incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's 3rd down and 11.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And a good rally to the football there as it looks as if they're going to stop him a couple yards shy of the marker. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Carr going to go on fourth down. Flushed out right. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And the Broncos will take over on downs. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Check. Check out.
Rewind.
Check 24. Check 24. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come here, switch it.
20.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end. It's the NFL on EA Sports coming to you now from the foot of the Rockies in Denver, Colorado. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
Set. Like 80.
Stay with your man. Wide.
80.
Get wide.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Silver. Shoot. He's coming. Double up.
Too wide.
Jim.
They'll try the left side with Lindsay. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts us down to a third and about 5.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
6 guard. Check 6 guard. Check red. Check.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Bit of a surprise, they ran it on. Third and medium proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Wait, ready!
58, right there.
Stone red!
Shoot. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Stone red!
Check safety.
They'll run on 1st down. Lindsey looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. The former Giant, Prince Amukamara, on the stop.
At the 42-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Crunch time, defense.
3 wide!
Mike 5'9", I got you, boy. Mike's
Gun!
Mike's 59.
Hey, Delta!
Yeah, I got you.
A break from the ground game here. Flacco. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Goes for a gain of 31.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. Check three.
Roger, 5-0!
Check 13.
Right!
Watch it.
Ready, high!
They'll run the toss. It's Lindsey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
He don't know no better. Slam.
Now a handoff for Lindsey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive.
Check 26.
On 1st down, it's Lindsey. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Flacco off the play fake to Lindsey. That's complete right around the 8. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Bears first down.
Let's go, one more. Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. Open man is Trey Burton. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. It's his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Draw play here. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Throwing here, Trubisky. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he's going to get the 1st down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. Trubisky finding the former Eagle Burton for the Chicago 1st. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Eight yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 11 yards there, 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. and they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
No problem there on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. To pass, Flacco. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down.
Get up! Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Sponge!
Hey! Monday! Look at the hot set, wait!
A handoff, Lindsey running left. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Monday! Wait!
On 2nd down now, it's Lindsey. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
You got nothing. Watch twist, watch.
Rewind!
Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw. That's caught left side by Jake Butt. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
36. Say. Back.
Monday!
On 3rd down, Lindsey. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Check the backer. Check 37.
Swing.
Check. Lucky.
Gun.
Now a carry for Lindsey. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 yards there, and that should be the final play of this first half. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. A 33-yarder from the left hash. The kick by McManus is good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now it's Trubisky. Completes it to the tight end, Burton. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. They trail by 3, and they just got 3 yards to start the third quarter. On second down, Davis. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Check, check. Ran, go. Alert. Hey, Echo.
Trubisky now, the throw on third down. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The Chicago first down, the former Jag Allen Robinson on the catch from Trubisky. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Connecting with Burton here over the middle. A nice pickup on first down, 7 yards.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Davis running right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. On first down, Trubisky. That's complete right side to Gabriel. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
A gain of 13. It's a first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Will Parks. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. He's at the 40. 20. 10. 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try to get the run game going. Here's Davis. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
He may try and run for this. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 49-yard line. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky on the crossing route, complete. It's Burton. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And this one will be brought back to the 20.